Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sir, is it all right to speak for some time until all the other participants join?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have this indicator access, sir. I have this
Uh-huh.
trading view free subscription right off now. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so the thing is that whenever I wanted to use TRT screener, it is taking a lot of
Uh-huh.
time. So how to means is there any other means trading view? We have to increase the subscription so that we can see all the TRT screeners at a single glance. How else we can improve it?
Screener takes time. Do you have that screener where all the names are loaded, 35 names?
So means it will come in one corner of the screen, sir. Most probably 35, yeah, 35 names. Yeah,
Yes.
TRT screener.
So because the script is heavy, it takes time to load and then it has to run through all the 35 names. So it takes
Okay,
time. It is time consuming.
okay, all right, yeah, all right, okay. And one more thing, sir, you once in a course you shown a screener in Pineview, it will open where we can screen 700 or 800 stocks at a
1000
time.
stocks.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
1000 at a time. Yeah. So how we can get access to that, sir?
But it will require paid subscription to TradingView.
Okay, we have to take a trading view paid subscription for that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, I do practice, and in the morning time, most often for me to view for a lot of time is not happening much. So I was thinking to shift to paid subscription for trading view. So if we take trading
Yes.
view paid subscription, we can get access to that indicator, sir.
Yes, I will give it to you.
Okay, all right. And what is that paid subscription? There are some three or four types of paid subscriptions in TradingView. Which you will
Yes.
suggest?
I
Which
will
one you
have to
suggest, sir?
check it. I will have to check it
Okay, all right.
because
Okay,
I have a premium one. So with premium,
okay,
that screener works well. I will have to check if it
okay,
works
okay,
with the other subscriptions or not.
okay. Yeah, yeah, sir. If possible, kindly have a look, sir, and in your free time, let us know so that we can also make use of it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye.
मला कसं येतं तू ते तू
I
कनेक्ट झालं
will
असेल
show
तुझं.
how to use it, how the screening is done. Okay. I'll share my desktop screen. Okay, is this screen visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes. So first of all, I will tell you how to screen it. This is screener, Pine Beta screener. If you don't have it, see, this is a desktop trading view. I use it only on desktop. On mobile, the screening is not possible. I use desktop. Even on desktop, I use desktop app. So this is a desktop app. You can download it from TradingView. So when we open desktop app, you can add multiple tabs like this. This is one tab. This is another. This is one more. So like this, we can add multiple tabs. In this, there will be different sectors like you can see screeners for stock screeners, Pine Beta, where you can use indicators to screen, then heat map, calendar. So calendars are very important. It shows how many coming events are there which are important. It is economic calendar. So when there are important economic events, then there can be high fluctuations and IV is high during that time. Here you can see ISM service PMI. Then there is durable goods order, which has high importance. So we have to check for high importance events. Yeah. So these are the important events. Then here, if you don't see this Pine screeners, then click here and from here you can star mark this. There are screeners. So stock screener and Pine Beta screener. So I have star marked Pine Beta screener, which is this screener. Click on that Pine Beta screener and then we'll check liquid high betas list. So you can select any watch list which you want, then choose indicator. So you have to star mark these indicators, save them, add. You have to save it as favorite. So when we add from here, so we have to click on this, add to favorite. So once it is added into the favorite section, then you will be able to see it here in the screening list. Okay. So if you remove this, it will go. Again, you can add from this, go to the screener and then plot. Trend is up, new uptrend. So this is new uptrend. Okay. Then make it equals 1 and apply. So when we add this, it will show the stocks which have new uptrend. Then click on the scan button. So there are 43 stocks. It will come here. There are 43 stocks from 913. See, these 43 stocks, they have fresh uptrend started on Friday. So color has changed to green in 43 stocks on Friday. This is with new uptrend. Now, if you want to use different time frame, by default, the time frame is 1 day. If you click on this indicator, this arrow, then it will show 1 day and settings. So we can change this 1 day to any time frame which we need. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour. It does not have 75 minutes. So you can use different time frames. And if I want to check which stocks are changing to green color on weekly time frame, it will show me the list immediately. For those who are investors and want to invest for long term, this screening can be very useful. and you don't have to do the screening every day. This will be once a week. Okay. So there are 17 names. Delivery, Electcast, EPL. So there are 17 names. You can uh, check charts one by one here itself by clicking on the name. Or else what you can do is press Ctrl A, select all. Then right click, add selected to watch list. Go to the bottom, create new list and give it a name. So that whatever name you use, that list will get selected and saved. So all those 17 names will be added to that watch list. So this way you can create your watch list of these 17 stocks. And then you can just a minute. Okay. So you can go to that watch list and then check those stocks. So there is 1 week, you can go to lower time frames also if you want. And if you click on 15 minutes and scan, you can see how many stocks have shifted to green color on last candle. So there are 15 stocks which turned green on last candle of the day. Okay. So normally I use daily or weekly charts for this screening. So on daily chart, there are 43 stocks. Then these are the 43 stocks. Then you can also check how many stocks are there in uptrend. So SCR trend up. Then you can also check how many stocks have touched buying area. How many stocks have only bull band, how many stocks have only bear band. All these things can be screened. Hmm. New uptrend, SCR OB touch. This is bull start OB touch, bear start OB touch, bull OB touch, bear OB touch. So you can add bull start OB touch. That is the bottom, which is a Quasimodo type of area. If price touches that, it will show it. Then bull OB touch. So if we want to buy, then we have to check this. Buy in the buying area. This screening will give very few names. SCR new uptrend and bull OB touch, it will not have any name. I have to change the filter because new uptrend started here. So on same day, it's less likely to have a touch in that. So SCR, we have to use screener of uptrend equals 1 and bull OB touch. So buying area touch. So stock is in uptrend and buying area is touching. How many stocks are there? Only two, NLC India and Stylum Industries. So this way out of 900 stocks, we can get only two. And if they are suitable, we can take entry. If they are not suitable, we can leave them alone. So even after this screening, we have to go and check the particular stock. Now, first we'll go to weekly stock list. This is a list of, I had already saved all the lists. So 10 April weekly new uptrend, 10 April new 20-day high, 10 April fresh uptrend in last 10 days. So I have screened for those stocks where new uptrend has started in last few days. Then uptrend stocks, whichever are the stocks which are in uptrend, that is different list, and new uptrend. So there will be 43 names in this. So first we'll check those stocks which have started uptrend in weekly chart. This is delivery. You can see the chart. I have added two charts side by side so that I can check weekly chart and I can also check daily chart. Okay. So first we'll check only weekly chart. This is a chart of delivery. It is a fresh IPO stock started from May 2022, and now it is below the IPO price and it is turning green. And it is around this level. The breakout is likely to happen. Means if this breakout happens and prices keep going up, this has a big potential on upside. So if I want to take any trade in this, what I will do is I will buy immediately at this location. I will place my stop loss below this on a candle closing basis, weekly candle close. So 470 to 374. There is 100 rupee risk, which is almost around 20%, 20.36%. So if I uh, invest in this stock, there will be 20% loss on the investment if the stop loss is hit. It can be 20 to 25%. But how much can be upside? Upside has no limit because we have seen in other charts that they can keep on going much higher, right? So therefore, there is no limit for upside. And there is a pattern also. People can say this is a cup and handle, or this is a VCP kind of pattern. So you have to analyze from other aspects also. But very important thing which I check is PFI. So there was rise in PFI again, and this was on bullish side, this was on bearish side, but bearish side PFI does not have any significant downfall. So there can be sometimes there is possibility of having this kind of PFI which later on gets broken. So this hidden gap is already closed, and selling or bearish momentum is disappearing. Bullish momentum is started, it has started in this candle. So you can see there is a purple band, and bullish momentum band is yet to come, right? So when we want to invest, what we have to do is it's a weekly chart, and I have seen most of the times on weekly charts it is not always possible to get a retracement entry. So I would take some position here itself. If I want to invest, then I will buy immediately here and I will wait. If it comes down, I can add more because this is buy on dip also, but it is weekly chart, and on weekly charts, we'll see some other charts also where it can keep on just rising and rising. So whatever is the amount you want to invest, you can deploy maybe 20% or 30% of that amount, and you will have adequate exposure. If it comes down and gives additional entry, that will be very good. If it hits the stop loss, you know how much the amount is going to be lost. So this is first thing. Then if you go to lower time frame like a daily chart, you can see prices turned green here, went up, gave a retracement entry already. How much is this retracement? From this bottom to this. Exactly 75%. You can notice 395.55, that was the 75% retracement. Now in this stock, we have a bearish momentum band below price. Bullish momentum band has started and has become thick. Bearish momentum band has disappeared and bullish momentum is present. So this stock is in good momentum now. Based on daily chart, we can look for momentum entries also. So this is 60%, this is 75%. It has already given 175% retracement. One more time, 75% retracement may not be seen. It's not always seen. Okay. And how are the PFI numbers? So PFI is not increasing significantly on daily chart. So based on these findings, you can decide what to do. Okay. So this is first chart delivery. And this is not an investment advice. This is how we analyze. Electro steel castings. This is weekly chart. The chart has turned green for first time, but bias is bearish, momentum is bearish. bullish momentum is just starting. You can see from the past in this chart, the color changed to green here, and it just kept on moving higher and higher without giving retracement. So Vikram sir, this will answer your question. Will I wait for retracement? I have explained I will buy immediately, because if you see multiple charts, you will notice these things, and then these questions will reduce. So it has just kept on going higher and higher. Earlier also you can see there was a green color. It gave a retracement. At this time it is below the bias band. At this time it is above the bias band. So when you notice these things, you will understand when to look for retracement, when not to look for retracement. And at this time you can see the trend was down, it changed to green color, bearish momentum, bullish momentum was just appearing. Bullish bias is absent here. Bearish bias is present. What happened? Price went up and hit the stop loss. So we don't have a triple confluence here. We have double confluence here. Why double? Because bullish bias has appeared. Okay. So bias is bullish. It is actually neutral bias and trend is up. And how was the PFI? PFI had increased. So we have factors favorable for up move, right? At this time, we had less factors favorable. Here, we had more factors favorable. But still, because it is below bias band, price went up to that, came down, gave retracement, and then went up nicely. So if you notice, from this retracement 16 rupees up to this 26 rupees. So 10 rupees is around 60%, which is very good. And next one is 48 to 125. So it is more than 150%, right? So this is how we have to decide. Now at this time, color has changed to green, but we are below the bias band, right? So you have to decide accordingly. Then you can go to a daily chart also and check how is the chart. Sorry, this is 1 minute chart. This is the daily chart. On daily chart, you can notice bias. Bullish bias is yet to come, but bearish bias has disappeared and price is above bearish bias. Bullish momentum is present. Okay, so bullish momentum is present. Bearish momentum is absent here. It tried to come, but it's upset. So this is electro still. Then next is EPL. So EPL, you can notice EPL is already above the bullish bias. It is green, and the bearish bias is absent. It is bearish bias and bearish momentum. Price is above both of them now. You can notice earlier price action. Same thing here. When it is below the bearish bias, it gave retracement. When it changed to green above the bearish bias and above bullish bias, it just kept on moving higher and higher. So when you see multiple charts, you will notice what to do in which kind of stocks, or what is the chart telling. Now bias is bullish, momentum is bullish, and bearish bias is absent, or price is above bearish bias. Also add PFI, and you will notice here in the past there was very high PFI. It started here and kept on increasing. Here we don't have strong bullish PFI. Now this is again, it has shifted to green color. It has already given very nice entry here in green and went up. Here it turned green, went up, stayed sideways, again changed to green color, and then a nice up move. See, most of the times when it is above the bullish bias and changes to green, that gives you very good probability of up move. See, high PFI, then here we had significantly higher increasing PFIs. So, HFCL. Now HFCL had changed to green color, and bullish bias has started appearing. Bearish momentum has disappeared, bullish momentum has started appearing, and bearish bias is here. So we can see price going up to that. Here it turned green, went up nicely. It ultimately came down, became red. How much was this up move? 82 to 168, 100%. This one, 20, turned red to 67, 62. So 300%. Again was 200%. It went from 20 to 60. Now it is again changing to green color. How are the PFI numbers? PFI has not increased till now, but we can see a number here. Let me make the number smaller. So this one is 94, possible 94, and average is 61. So if the average is 61 and this is 94, then probably it is not very high number. But if we exclude this 172, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These average PFIs will become lesser. So we can also do that PFI look back ratio. If I change it to 5, 4, then it is 32. As compared to 32, 94 will be very high. Okay. So this is how you can do some minor adjustments and check. So this is showing high PFI number, possible high PFI number, and it is above the bias band but below bearish bias band. So in such scenarios, what is preferable? We have seen that retracements are likely. So we can just wait for retracement. Then there is ISGEC heavy engineering. It has changed to green color, but it is below bearish bias. So we have noticed it does not move significantly immediately. Here you can see price change to green, then bearish bullish bias also appeared, and that was the good time to buy. It did not give a retracement. Same thing here. It is green above the bias. Here it is green below the bias. So it did not move up significantly. When it went up above bullish bias, it went up nicely. This is alloys, metals and energy. And you can see it has turned green for first time in its lifetime. It is near lifetime high. And if it breaks out, then it can go to any number. So I will mark this with my green flag. Then Maharashtra seamless. You can see from here there is a green color change. It stayed there because it is below bias, bearish as well as bullish. Both biases, it is below that. Once it closed above the bullish and bearish bias, what happened? Prices went into nice uptrend. So below the bias, we have to be conservative. Here we are below the bias. So history teaches us lot of things. Sometimes this can also happen. It went up nicely, did not give a deep retracement. But how much is the retracement? We have to check from this to this. Not even 50% retracement. So sometimes it does not give retracement, but it went and closed above this and then nice up move. It has changed to green color, but it is below the bias. Newland Lab. So you can notice it changed to green color. At that time, it is above all the bias, above all the momentum. From 2000, it went up to 19,000, 20,000. So 10 times. Now again it has turned to green. What we have to look for is the stocks which are like this. They have corrected for nice duration, long duration. If you go in the past, you can notice from 246 it had gone up to 2000 already 10 times. So we should not think it has already gone up by 10 times. So will it go or not? What we have to do is we have to just take the entry and let the market do its work. This stock, it has changed to green color. Bias is bearish, but it's far away. Bullish bias is not yet present. We can see it going up to 62 rupees. Let us see what happens in future. PFC, you can notice it changed to green color here, then came down, gave retracement because it was below the bias. Okay, it was below the bias, went up, came down, gave retracement. Once it closed above bias, it went up nicely, smoothly. Here it once probably closed below the bias, but notice that the red bias is not thick. So this could have triggered exit, that is fine. Next is entry again at this location. And from that also it has gone up nicely and has not given a final exit till now. When it was below bias, it gave deep retracement, went up. It closed above bias, it gave retracement and exit. So this would be stop hunting. Then again, it turned green. We have to take fresh entry and it went up nicely. All trades and all entries, all investments will not work. They do not work even for Warren Buffett or Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. But we have to take the entries based on the method. We cannot decide beforehand that this will not work or this will work. Only thing which can be checked is how is the PFI. So let us check here. PFI was high. Here also PFI was high, but still it failed. Triple confluence is not a holy grail. It has a chances. It has chances of failure. Now again you can see prices have turned green. Bias is bullish. Bearish bias is not present, and it is going up. I will share this watch list in the group. Thermax, it has turned green, but it is below the bias band. So what we'll do, we'll wait for retracement. So side by side, what we can do is we can just place an alert that if it comes down by 75%, let's have a alert. Zentech. What is seen in Zentech? You can notice when it turned green, it is above bearish bias, it is above bullish bias, so it is above everything. Then it went sideways even after that, and then next breakout happened, and prices have gone up like crazy. So this is around 85, and this is around 1300. Okay, so we have gone through all the weekly charts. Any doubt? Any question? So going up without a retracement after going above bullish bias is the character of high beta shares. Yes. And especially on weekly chart. On daily chart, there are high chances that they will give retracement entries.
Sir, now the sector change, we talk about sector change. Now it is the time for a steel sector. As you can see, there are many steel stocks which are coming up in the list, and the overall scenario in the steel market is good. So the sector change for steel is still valid or not valid? Just asking.
Do we have a sectoral index for steel?
I think so. In metals,
Nifty Metal Index.
yeah.
So if you notice, Nifty Metal Index is up since many days. Okay. And if we compare it with Nifty, see, metals are already outperforming from this time. February, it is already outperforming. This is Nifty chart. This is metal chart. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
we call it as relative and comparative analysis. We can add the chart like this. See what is happening. Nifty was coming down, metals were not coming down, metals were going up, then sideways. Okay. And Nifty has come down significantly, but metals are going up and up. So metals are already outperforming Nifty from this time. December, then it is also here the Nifty was metal was going up, Nifty was just sideways. Right? So it went up, then remained sideways, again it went up. So metals are already outperforming Nifty. It's not a sectoral change now. It's old story. We can check on daily chart also. And this is a daily chart. On daily chart, metals were underperforming for some time, but then it started going up. Let me refresh both charts. Yes. Okay, so here we can see Nifty went up, metals did not go up nicely. Then Nifty went sideways, metals were underperforming. And here metals started outperforming Nifty. In this fall, metals fell less, then consolidated and breakout happened and have started outperforming from here.
So,
Sorry,
sir,
this is 1 minute
The
chart. This is one
timeline is
minute chart.
wrong, sir.
1 minute chart. Interval is same. Okay, now it should be better. So went up, came down, both were in sync. After that, Nifty went above this high, whereas metals did not go above that high. It consolidated, like it consolidated up to this, and then this breakout happened. So this was the high, and this was the high. So in metals, what happened? It broke out here, but Nifty is below that high. So from here, the sector change has happened, and metal index has started outperforming. Now also it is outperforming. When Nifty was going down significantly, it came down slowly, and it is again going up. Mm. So yes, metals are already performing well, and they are in good shape.
sir, now recently Arsenal Mittal and JSW has made a huge investment in Chandrapur.
Mm-hmm.
and Paradeep. So there might be a chances that their annual production is going to go up by threefolds for JSW as well as Arsenal. So considering this fact, should we keep on investing in them, or should we wait and watch on those particular type of stocks?
See, are you asking about JSW Steel?
Yeah, yeah, JSW and Arsenal Mittal. These are the
Yes.
two major players who has invested in Chandrapur for a 25 million ton plant, and
Yeah, that is fine.
both.
See, fundamental is okay. What JSW Steel shows, it turned green here, right? So, for investment, this was the right time to start investing around 300. Now it is at around 1200. So, from here, it kept on moving higher, did not hit the stop loss. Final stop loss is below bias and color red. So, it did not hit final stop, just kept moving higher and higher. Now, if you invest here, then your stop loss is below this. Okay. Which is good enough, not a very big stop loss. It is around 20%. Okay. So if you buy here, we don't know how much it can go up. What we should know is where our hypothesis will be wrong and where we should exit. That is the only thing which we have to consider,
Okay, sir.
because
And sir,
based on all fundamentals, even if the production is going to increase and everything happens as you expect, but there will be a time period where you will have to decide that I have to exit this stock now. It's not either performing, or it is underperforming, or it is not doing anything. So
okay, sir.
this is how we decide.
Okay. Sir, also just look at Arsenal Mittal chart. Arsenal
What is the spelling?
AMNH.
AMN.
S. Arsenal Mittal Nippon Steel.
It's not coming.
Arsenal Mittal.
ArcelorMittal.
Arsenal Mittal.
No, this is something else. It's not coming here. Okay, you can check the name again and share it.
Okay.
Okay, now those stocks where fresh uptrend has started. 43 stocks on daily chart. So in this stock, what do we see is price has closed above the bias, bearish bias, and momentum is bullish. Bearish momentum is present. It got broken here earlier. It closed above this, but came down. Now it went below this swing low, but downside progression has limit. So it did not fall further down. Now it may again come down. If it does not close below this and goes up, it can be a good location. So this has a double confluence as of now. Bullish bias is yet to appear, and strong buying PFI is not seen. Let us see how Monday closes. After that, we'll come to know whether the PFI is strong or not. Then AGI, it has turned to green. The bias is bearish. Momentum was bearish, kept falling strongly. first time it has turned green, and we have noticed that when this happens again, it can go down below this and close as a red color. So it will be, if you buy here on retracement and aim for this target, still it will be a low probability trade. All cargo logistics, bias is bearish, color change to green. So this does not look very good chart. I'll skip it. Bajaj consumer. Bajaj consumer, it changed to green color, went up. It changed to green color, gave retracement, changed to red, again changed to green. So this stock looks a bit different. It's not working on PFI on daily time frame, so we can check on weekly chart. It's looking better on weekly chart. Changed to green, went up, nicely came down. It's going up. So I will not take any position in the stock. I don't think it works well on my indicators. Now Banco has turned green. It is below the bias band. So let's wait for some time. It is likely to give retracement. Again, Bharat Bijli, color change to green below the bias. This is looking like change to green, change to red again. Now again it is green and above the bias band. So this is what I was saying, when it is below the bias band and changes to green, it is likely to come down again below this. If it does not close below this, where you can notice here, it did not close below this, then went up. So that is contrarian method. Has a low probability. The CAT limited has turned to green. Bias, bullish bias is present, bearish bias is also present. I'll look for retracement if at all I want to take trade in this. Color change to green above all bands. So I will wait for retracement entry. Capri Global. 168, 165, 160. I will place entry uh, alert around 162. If it comes, then I will check. Cummins India. So it turned green here, went up nicely, had some downfall, turned green, gave a retracement. How much was this retracement? So exactly 50% retracement. From this low to this high, it gave exactly 50% retracement. Has gone up again. So I expect one more retracement. At least 50% retracement. So I will place alert around this, which is slightly above the 50% retracement. When it comes, I will check. Okay, this is Den Networks in downtrend below the bias. Color has changed to green. So again, it may come down below this also, and I will not take entry in this. Dynamic technology. It has changed to green color. Here also changed to green color. How much was retracement? It gave 60% retracement. It gave it once, twice. Okay. Now, next is EMS, dynamic. EMS is below the bias. So let this bias get broken. Then we'll look for retracement entry. Fine Otex. Fine Otex has a bearish bias. Let us wait and watch. Force motors. In force motors, what happened? See, it was below the bearish bias. It did not move swiftly. Once it went above bearish bias and bullish bias appeared, it has gone up in trending move. So if you want to capture a trending move, it has to be above bearish bias. Bearish bias, if absent, that is much better. You can notice here when the bearish bias was present, price went up, came down, gave retracement, took support as this bearish bias and then went up. And how much was this retracement? It was around 60%. From this bottom up to this where came down. Why I'm taking this? Because you can notice change is printed here from this to this. Therefore, it is a bottom which I'm taking. From this to this, it came down by 60%, took support there and went up smoothly. Now, what is the scenario? Again, it changed to green color, gave a nice retracement entry, went up smoothly. So, even though there is a bearish momentum, what happened? Bullish momentum is continuously present. Therefore, even after having bearish momentum, it gave retracement entry, came below this, could not close below it, and went up smoothly. So, in this kind of scenario, you can take entry when it closes above the bearish momentum. Like in this candle, it closed above the bearish momentum. Next day, it was gap up. You can take entry even here, but the risk is increasing. When you keep a confirmation, take a confirmation entry, your risk will increase, your stop loss will increase, and your probability will also increase. But if you take anticipatory entry, that also things are favorable. Only thing is this is below bearish bias band. And here, if you take entry, your stop loss is much smaller as compared to entry taken in this candle. So your risk reward increases. It is very less likely that you will get high risk reward with high probability. Gabriel color changed to green, but below the bias band. So I will not take this. General Insurance Corporation. So bearish momentum band is still present, but it has become thin. Bullish bias band. Bearish bias band is present. Bearish momentum black color has disappeared. Bullish momentum has appeared. But it looks like it likes to come down repeatedly. So I would like to take a retracement entry. If at all I want to buy, I will take a retracement entry. I will place retracement at 75%. We have to place alert slightly higher than where we want to take entry. I'm not placing exact 365.35. Slightly higher is fine. And this is GK Energy, and it does not have any bias bands, but the bullish momentum has started. Bearish momentum is still present. So as the bearish momentum is still present, what I will do is I will wait and watch. But this stocks needs to be in my watch list because this is some IPO stock, and IPO stocks have a good tendency to move significantly. So price has come down much below the IPO level. That does not mean that this will make a new all-time high and give you multi-bagger returns. But the stock, if works out well, then it can give good outcome. PFI numbers are not very promising, so we have to wait and watch. But this is worth keeping in IPO list. Now, Hindustan Aeronautics HAL, it has closed green, closed above bias band. This happened here also, but it failed. Now it has happened one more time. What I will do is I will wait for retracement entry if I want to buy. Bullish bias is not present. Bullish momentum has started appearing. Bearish momentum has not been broken. So I'm not going to buy this here thinking that it will go vertically. If it goes, that is fine. I missed the opportunity, but I will not buy. See, here it went, became green and went up smoothly. So it could not give a retracement entry on this time frame. that is fine. Even if you buy here, you are making only 1:1, not more than that. Hind rectifiers. Hind rectifiers, you can notice it has turned green, gave a retracement entry in this. Again, it has turned green. So will it give retracement or not? It's up to that stock. But if at all I want to buy, I want a retracement. I will keep it above 60%, below 50%. Place a alert. HLV. Turned green, bias is bearish, bullish bias is abstent. So it may come down, it may hit the stop loss. There is very strong PFI candle. So high PFI on buy side. There was high PFI on sell side after mature downtrend. So this was the selling climax. And now this can be phase A and we can see retracement. So I will just wait and watch, and I'll place a alert near buying area. When it comes down, at that time I will check. ISGEC heavy engineering. It turned green below the bias. What happened? It failed. Now it has turned green and above the bias. Bullish is uh, bullish bias present, bearish bias is broken. Price is above that. So I want a retracement in this. And these stocks we have to keep on checking, because next day it may go up. So we have to shift the alert at slightly higher location. I'll place alert at 50%, because if it goes up and comes down, that time it can be uh, if it goes up and comes down, that time it can be 50% will be slightly deeper, 60%. Okay. So Vikram sir, why retracement entry in this stock? Because this is a daily chart. On daily chart, I look for retracements. On weekly chart, I said that it may not give retracement. But on daily chart, most of the time retracements happen. And we don't have any retracement here. Even means it is first time it has turned to green. So I want a retracement here, and then I will look to buy. This is a very important chart. See, this is ITDC, and what has happened? It has a bottom of 365, 367, and high is around 633. Almost 70-80% gain has already happened in the stock. 72%. Now, when a stock has gone up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 to 7 days, 8 days, in less than 10 candles, it has gone up by 70%. I don't think it will be a good stock to come down and give a retracement entry, right? Because see, there were so many candles. There were so many candles it took to come down, and have it has gone up significantly. So if it comes down again, it will not be a good stock. In such kind of stocks, what I want is there should be a consolidation of some period like this, maybe 2-3 months time period, and then fresh breakout should happen. There will be a trading range, and fresh breakout should happen. That will be much better price action than waiting for this stock to come down and give a retracement entry. Too fast, too soon, that will kill the move, and it will not give a good retracement entry. We had noticed this in PC Jewelers also. I will show you PC Jeweler. See, there was very fast up move here. So when there is very fast up move, what happens? These people will exit. They won't take entry again. Prices came down, went up slightly, not much, and then broke below it. So what happened after that? It is in downtrend. So always keep this in mind. If the move is very fast, then don't take entry in that. Kirloskar turned green, went up, came down, gave a retracement entry, and again it's going up. So We had mentioned this when the bias is far away, prices can come down. It can come down below this also, or if it doesn't come and reverses from the buying area, this is likely to be a target. Okay. If it closes above this, then again we can look for a retracement. So in this stock, I will not buy blindly. I will wait only for retracement, and I'm not placing alert exactly at 50% or 60%. I'm keeping it below 50%, slightly above the buying area, so that I can check the stock when it comes below this. How is the price action while coming down? And then I will decide the entry at that time. Lumax, it went up nicely. How much was this up move? This was 53%. So, it came down again, it created a double bottom, and now it is going up. It is above the bias band. Uh, Above all four bands. All four bands are present. It has closed above all four bands. And I will still prefer a retracement entry if I want to buy. See here it changed to green color, gave a deep retracement, immediately reversed. Again it came down, gave retracement, it reversed. Because the bullish bias was also present, bearish bias was also present. Here also bullish bias is present, bearish bias is present. Lumax Tech changed to green color, it did not give a retracement entry. So on some occasions you will find this, the color changes to green without giving a retracement entry. It went up smoothly. So there was a nice build up sideways price action. After that breakout happened and it went up smoothly. There is nice sideways price action, changed to green, came down, gave a retracement entry, went below this, reversed, could not close below this. Now it is likely to go up to 200. Electra Green Tech. Electra has changed to green color. Bullish bias has just started to appear after this breakout candle. Now what I will do is I will wait for retracement. So just place one alert at one level. Orchid Pharma changed to green color below the bias band. It may come down here. It may go down below also. So contrarian entry below that. Target can be this. If price comes down, does not close below it, when that candle size crossed, one can buy for this target. That is possible. One more, it has turned green. See, this is not a failed trade. It gave a up move, came down for retracement, went up, completed the target. After that, it has gone down. So this is not a failed setup. You can notice from this to this, it gave 60% retracement. Highest close was the target which was achieved, and that's end of the trade. Because the bias is continuously bearish, it did not get broken. Therefore, price did not go in rapid up move. So whenever you see bearish bias is present and it's not getting disappeared, you have to exit at the target. When the PFI numbers are high, you can expect prices to continuously keep on going higher. Shaping Corporation of India, SCI, it has turned to green one more time. Bias is bullish. Bearish bias is present but weak. This is the retracement entry actually. From this low to this high, it gave deeper than 60% retracement and it has started going up. Okay, so this has already given a retracement entry. SPR Auto Technologies. SPR Auto, how much is this up move? 25%. Now let us see how it behaves. Does it come down to give a retracement entry? or keeps moving higher. Hmm. See, here it changed to green, gave a retracement entry, went up nicely. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is nice up move. Now let me plot 50, 60%, 75%. So if it comes around 3100 at that time, I will check. So Mani ceramics turned green, it can give retracement. After that, we'll check how it behaves. Sona has bullish band, bearish bias, and we'll wait for retracement entry. Now sometimes you'll notice this kind of red color change. The reason for that is this continuation is not good. It has not, just a minute. So this continuation is not good. It could not close above this high. And then the color changed to red. But actually, it was not a nice continuation. So what happened here is from this to this, it gave a retracement of 60%. It is based on red color. It's okay to ignore these kind of things. This has changed to green color. It shows nice price action. Bullish bias has appeared. Bearish bias is still present. So I will look for a retracement entry from this low to this high. 130, 126. What I will do is I will place a horizontal line just slightly close to 60% and place a alert. Southern Petrochemical, it is the bias is bearish. It has changed to green color. It may go up again. It may come down. I don't know whether it will close above this. It will go up to this and then come down or not. We can just track this. You can notice it has gone down significantly. Bearish momentum is still present. It has not been broken. Bullish momentum has started to appear. But as long as bearish momentum band does not get broken, I will not buy. So just wait and watch. Systematics. This is new IPO stock. Has changed to green color. Bullish momentum is appearing. Bearish momentum is still present. So just wait and watch. Let it come down to our price. And when it comes, we'll decide at that time. Just a minute. I have, I will come back in a minute. Okay. Can you check SCPC? I'm stuck in it. After a long time, it's moving up. Should I exit or wait? SCPC. It's not moving. See, there was no reason to buy it at all. For first of all, see, this was a red color change. Then at that time, bias is bearish. Sorry, momentum is bearish. Bullish momentum disappeared when stock closed below this green color at around 21.37. That was the time one must exit. Okay. Then Finally, it was below red band and green band disappeared. It gave one more signal, 20 rupees, that this is not a good stock to keep on holding. What is your buying price?
Sir, around 13.
13 rupees. So at that
Yeah.
time, if you notice, it is 12 rupees, 13 rupees. At this time, bias is
The
continuously.
second time it is green. That time I buy both.
So this was green, it came
Then
down, it gave.
I am stuck.
Yeah, so you have to exit at this location, 11 rupees.
Yeah, but that I forgot to exit at time. Now it is moving up again, and making upper circuit 2 times. So you told that very fast up move, so you should exit. Whether I exit now or should I hold? What PFI say?
The chart is showing trend is not bullish, it is bearish sideways, and the bias is bearish. Okay. From here, it is possible that it may go up and create a new green color, but it's not on the chart as of now. So the charts are not showing high PFI. Buying is not strong even now. It is just average. Selling, sellers are still dominant. New buyers are yet to come. In such scenarios, it may go up again, it may come down.
Say it could be bull trap. It's
Yes,
better
it
to
is
exit.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So see, even you if you buy on second green
Lower
or
low, lower high.
retracement, it completed the target. See,
Yeah, but
it
at that time I
went
didn't
up, came
exit.
down. Yes. So bias is continuously bearish. So as the bias is continuously bearish, it was not possible for the stock to go up.
Hmm.
Here the bias band it appeared once, the green bias band, but price is not above it. Again it appeared here, but the price is not above it. Here it appeared, but the color is not red, green. Right? So it is just falling.
Okay, sir.
Systematics. Then Thangamile jewelry. You can notice it changed to green color, went up, and this is the reason I don't buy on green color immediately because it went up and gave retracement. So sometimes we miss the retracement and sometimes we get the retracement. See, this is it went up continuously, came down 60% retracement. It gave 60% retracement twice, and at that location you can notice the bearish bias band has appeared, which is providing the support. It is acting like a support. So price took support there and then it went up. So if I miss some trades like I had shown in some other stock, it is fine, but this gives me better risk reward, or it avoids getting stuck for long duration. If we try to capture all the moves, it's not possible. We cannot keep on expecting every move to be favorable. Here it turned green, gave nice retracement, went up. See, it has given so many retracements. Went up, gave retracement, continuation, gave retracement, completed target, again gave retracement, completed target. Again it came down. Now it has changed to green one more time. So we can look for retracement entry. It is possible that if it breaks out, it may again go up and consolidate at higher level. But I will not buy on this green candle because even if I buy on this green candle, my stop loss is below all the zones. If candle closes below this, then I will exit. So it's not favorable for my risk reward. TVS Sri Chakra has changed to green color but below bias. This is again urban company, new stock. Bearish momentum has disappeared, bullish momentum has appeared, and color has changed to green. So this is a stock which can give me a nice retracement entry. Sorry. So if I want to take this in watch list, I'll create alert and I can also add a flag color. Vedanta turned to red color here. It could not close below this. Again went up. Now it is creating a sideways price action. Selling was very strong. Let us see what happens from this. It changed to green here. Earlier also it was green, so it changed to green here. This green, it failed because when it came down to buying area, it came down with very strong bearish candle. So it failed. Went up, created new green candle, gave a retracement entry, again retracement. This time it failed, again a green color. So it failed, but it's not up below the bias. Bearish bias has disappeared. Bullish bias is not getting broken. So even if you exit here, this is one more opportunity to buy, and then it went up nicely. Now bullish bias got broken, but bearish bias is not present. Again bullish bias has started appearing. So this is not a stock to sell short. Even though color is red, price is going to selling area. This is not a stock to sell because bearish bias band is absent. So it has gone up in the sell area again. We may see some reaction. If the reaction is less aggressive, then breakout may happen. Even from here, breakout may happen. Yatharth Hospital turned green, gave nice retracement twice, and has shifted up. So you can notice 50%, then 60%. So I never try to buy at 50% retracement. It does not give a good risk reward. I prefer 75% retracement. Now the bias has turned to bullish bias. Bearish bias is down here. I will still look for retracement entry, and 60% is here, 75% is here. Let's place an alert. When it comes there, I will check. Ace bias band is present. Price has closed nicely above the bearish bias band. So this is first time it is happening. So what I would prefer is give me a retracement entry. If it gives, that is fine. If it doesn't, that is also fine. I think we had seen this. This is end of the list. Okay, any questions? No questions?
Sir, hello.
Yes.
Um, when means for investment, when weekly is red and it turn green on, oh sorry, when weekly is green and it is still red on daily. So can we
Can
enter?
you tell me example?
Means in many stocks we can see that.
Yes, sir. Tell me one example, one chart.
I don't remember actually.
Okay, so we'll go to the stocks which are green on weekly. Okay, so this is weekly new uptrend delivery. This stock has turned green here. Okay.
Many times we see means if daily and 75 minutes means it is green on daily but red on 75.
So it is the retracement is happening, right? At that time it will be seen. Let me show you some stocks. See, this is green color on weekly. It will be green on daily also. Let's have two charts side by side. Interval difference, symbol same. Left side is weekly, right will be daily. Okay. So delivery turn to green color here, and it is already green on daily chart. This turn to green, this is also green. This is 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 green, this is also green. So if the weekly chart turns green on that day, daily and lower time frames will not be in downtrend, they will be in uptrend. When will they be in downtrend? Only in the scenarios where price is coming down for retracement. Like suppose this is, we'll check this location, okay? Right? So when you notice this retracement, it is green, 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 and it is giving a retracement, small retracement, it will change the color on lower time frames. This is what happens. Then again green, and then it turned red. So up to this, it is still green here, but red on daily chart. Is this what you are asking?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So now, what is your question on this?
Can we take this entry when the TRT is red in such scenario?
So what I have explained in the past is, if you are looking for entry in downtrend, okay, this is a stock. This. Let me start bar replay.
Means higher time frame is support is green and lower time frame the entry time frame is red.
Yes, I'm coming to that point. See, now this stock is in downtrend and it is in the buying area, right?
Yes,
But where is this buying area? At this time, the higher time frame
दे रहा
is,
हूँ दे रहा हूँ बेटा एक मिनट मेरे को देखने दो.
Praveen sir, can you mute? Okay. So this is in downtrend, this is in uptrend. Where is the
yes,
price coming? You can notice there is a buying area here. It's written here, continuation is written. So there is a buying area here. This down move is actually price is coming in the buying area on weekly time frame.
yes.
Okay. So what is this? 275.3. It will be somewhere here. So price is coming in the buying area of higher time frame. That is the
Yes,
time when it is reversing. So basically it is a retracement entry on the higher time frame. Even though trend is down here, it is retracement on higher time frame. So in this, what we can do is we can wait for some pattern formation or some sign of reversal on lower time frame to take a entry. That is possible. So here it came down, gave a retracement entry. If you want to buy here, you can buy, but based on weekly chart, and stop loss will also be based on a weekly chart.
okay,
It
okay,
will not be based on daily chart.
okay.
Okay. As you can notice, the force is very strongly bearish on daily chart. It got stopped in the daily buying area, but that daily buying area is in weekly buying area. That is the main reason that this fall halted and it reversed. But even after this, you can notice came down, went up slightly, came down again, came down again. So it halted for many weeks. before starting fresh up move. And you can notice it has gone up nicely. So it will give adequate opportunity later on also. If you check 75-minute time frame, 75-minute, it gave one opportunity here which failed, second opportunity which failed, third opportunity it would have given massive rewards. See, it kept on moving higher and higher up to this. So if you do multi-time frame analysis, then this can be done in this manner. When there is a higher time frame buying area, you can take entry based on higher time frame and then keep stop loss of higher time frame. If you take entry based on lower time frame, let the lower time frame change to uptrend and take entry. There are chances that it will fail one or two occasions, but third occasion when it gives you entry, it will give a big reward.
And in such scenario, can we take entry on means lower time frame turns green first time?
No, then you can wait for retracement entry because lower time frames most of the time give retracements.
Okay.
Daily time frame, 75-minute charts, they mostly give retracement entries.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, in
Okay, I'll
stocks,
check.
sir, I took entry means I take 25% entry at the first green,
Okay.
and when retracement, if retracement happens, then I add another 50%.
So this should be done only when bias is bullish,
And
price
on
is
high
above
time,
green bias band.
okay, okay, bias is bullish. Yes,
Okay. If you are taking entry when the bias is not bullish, then there are higher chances that it will fall down.
yes,
So what you are describing, that is fine when everything is bullish. PFI is strongly bullish,
yeah.
bias is bullish, price is above bias band, momentum is bullish, price is above momentum band, and either bearish bias is absent or bearish momentum is absent or both are absent. In that case, this is absolutely good. But if bias is bearish, price is below bias band, it has just turned green, and then you want to take it, then there are higher chances that it may fail or it may give deeper retracements also. So
So
that can
does
be
this
planned
PFI
accordingly.
apply for indices also?
PFI indices on lower time frames can work, not on daily charts or weekly charts. Because indices are almost always traded in high volumes every day. Yes. The PFI candle will be important. Where is the force? It will show where is the force. But actual PFI number will not be useful in indices. If you see upward arrow candle, that is good bullish sign. You don't have to check the number in that scenario. Okay.
Actually, in Nifty that day means when it broke about 24,025, that was very good breakout, but it didn't sustain
Which time frame?
15 minutes. Means it was green on all time frames 15, 25, 50, 75 in all time frames.
Tell me one time frame. 15 minutes you said, right? So Nifty changed to green color here. It gave a retracement from this low. See, there is a 60% retracement, right? Then it went up nicely. It's up here. Which breakout are you talking about?
Here means it is a red before red candle.
So this is not very big breakout, not very good breakout.
1st April.
On first
This one,
candle,
before yellow candle. I don't
this one.
remember exactly. On 5 minutes, it appeared good breakout. I think.
See, let's check daily chart. Daily chart is bearish. It is near the bias band. 75 you said, it is
Yes.
here. It changed to green. Then it closed here nicely and gap up open. So on 75 minute there is not a strong breakout. On 15 minute we don't see strong breakout.
See on this chart, 5 minutes.
This one.
No, no. Yes, this one.
Okay. So this was the high. Then this was
After
the
good
high.
consolidation, it broke your breakout.
Yeah. So where do we see the breakout? This is the candle which is this trading range, and this is a trading range, right?
Yes.
This is a breakout. Is this a good breakout?
Yes, because it was after good consolidation.
So do you remember what are the characteristics of a breakout
It's
candle?
sir, it look like utad.
PFI
How
candle
much
was,
is PFI? 2.57, right? It is 3.26.
and all higher time frames were supportive. That's why I took the trade, but it failed.
And that is fine. The trade failed, it is fine.
Uh,
But
and I
what I
sold
am
put.
trying to
I
explain.
sold put at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I have to exit then when it turned red on 5 minutes.
Okay. So see, we have explained in a significant breakout. We had discussed about this price action. How should we close of this candle? How much spread should be below the breakout line? How much spread should be above the breakout line? How much close should be above the breakout line? Do you remember that?
No,
No?
no, no.
Third or fourth session maybe of mentorship program. 50% spread above the trading range high. It should close. The candle size should be lower on lower below the line. It should be smaller. Above the line, it should be bigger.
Okay,
So this is not a very strong breakout. And
okay.
if it is not a strong breakout, what should happen? There should be a follow-up buying. Was there a follow-up buying? It was not. So if you
No.
sold put here, you should keep stop loss just below this, especially looking at this price action that it is not behaving as expected.
Yes,
Breakout
yes,
should continue.
yes,
So if this is
So,
a breakout, last point of support is here. This is LPS. Went up, came down, breakout. So this is LPS. Your stop loss should be below LPS. Once it came down below LPS, you have to exit.
yes.
so what about current breakout?
This one,
Yeah, this is good breakout, no?
see, this is the high. Is there follow through buying?
Yes, first candle is there. No.
This is the breakout candle. Price went up. This is breakout. Price next time closed below this. It is getting sustained here. Okay.
So
But
giving
this
retracement
is a
entry.
5 minute candle. This is a 5 minute chart. And 5 minute chart does not have validity for next overnight time period. For overnight, we have to check at least daily chart and then 75-minute chart. So if they are favorable, then anything can happen. But just speaking about this chart, if we notice the candle, is it a widespread candle?
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
yes.
breakout candle. It's
Yes.
not looking widespread. See, this is widespread candle. This is widespread candle. These three are widespread candles. As compared
Medium,
to all these candles, this is just
medium,
average spread candle.
average, average.
Yeah, so it's not a strong breakout. Average
Okay.
spread candle. Next candle is closing below that close. So this is not a very strong breakout.
Sir, can we see SGIL chart?
Which one?
SGIL. I have written in the message box.
SGIL. Synergy green. This synergy green.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your question on synergy green?
Sir, I'm holding this and I didn't exit because it was good stock and previously moved very good. And now it's it's in sideways since long. Now,
So,
according to PFI, should I wait more or exit now? That
so if it closes below
I am in good profit right
483.8,
now. I'm in good profit right now also, but it is in downtrend.
the color is red, trend is down, price is in selling area. If it starts coming down and if it closes below this, that will be
Then exit.
definitely a time to exit because the momentum is bearish. The bullish bias band is present, but bearish bias is also coming. So there is a bearish bias, there is a bearish momentum, there is a bullish bias, there is a bullish momentum. So everything is conflicting and trend is down.
Sir,
So if it
currently or
closes above this,
Adani Green and or Green stock are moving up and up.
so
Like,
if it closes above 515,
hmm,
then
then
it
wait.
has, yes, it has good potential. If it closes below this, then as everything is already bearish, I will just exit.
Okay. Sir, what about CDSL and NSDL? Last two stocks.
CDSL. CDSL is in downtrend, bias is bearish, momentum is bearish. I will not buy this. If I'm holding, I will exit if it goes below previous day's low.
Okay, sir. And NSDL?
NSDL also same, it is bearish, bias. NSDL new IPO. Okay. So it is not in uptrend. So I follow the trend unless it closes above 1020. I will not buy, and at that time also I will wait for either consolidation or a retracement entry.
Okay, sir.
I will follow same plan. If it goes below previous day's low, I will exit.
Okay, sir. Sir, do you know about some new exchange, Metropolitan Exchange? Is it valid or
I have not
just a
heard
hoax?
about it.
Okay.
What we need is a reliable exchange where volumes are high, liquidity is enough for our exit and entry and exit. We do not get stuck, and there is regulatory which can help us out if something bad happens to that exchange. If we are buying on NSE, if we are buying on BSE, the stocks are in CDSL, which is everything is legal and we don't have to do anything, right? Okay. Any other questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, do you have a protocol? What to do at the end of every week? What to do at every EOD? What screeners do you use every day? What screeners you use on the end of every week, or maybe at the end of every month?
Yeah. So if I have to check every day, uh, what I will do is I will screen which stocks have turned to green color today. That is this SCR new uptrend. It will give me stock list which has turned to green today. Okay. So I will keep adding these stocks to new uptrend stocks, and I will get the list, and I will place alerts on those stocks at the level where I want to buy. If I have to take intraday trades, then I don't do anything because I just stick to Nifty. I don't check the charts. So I don't trade in stocks for intraday. I will check what Nifty is doing on daily chart and lower time frames also. And when you keep on checking it every day, it becomes a habit and you understand the behavior. So
And you will
for
adjust
intraday
replacement
trading,
levels
only
every day.
Nifty. Yes. For stocks, if I want to invest, then I will run a screener every month or every week, like new uptrend on a weekly time frame. Instead of daily, I will make it weekly and run that screener. We have added these 17 stocks, weekly new uptrend stocks. So I will run that once a week and I will understand which stocks are in uptrend. For this is list of new uptrend stocks on daily chart. Then there is fresh uptrend in last 10 days. So these are the stocks where uptrend started in last 10 days. We can, when we keep adding the stocks, it can keep on getting populated. So this stock, it has a new uptrend. It started 3 days ago. So it does not come in this screener. In this screener, it has only fresh uptrend which has started today. But we had other screener which I had shown earlier, and where we can screen 35 stocks at a time, and all those stocks can be seen whether it is uptrend or downtrend. So that way you can add those stocks manually also. Okay, so that is one screener which I would run for my watch list every day, which stocks have turned up today. Okay, this, and add it to the list and place alerts. And these alerts can be placed on every weekend. So we don't have to check it every day. Just place alerts on every weekend. That is good enough. You have a watch list for next week. And HFCL chart, we have checked HFCL chart. So this is what I would do. And then go through the list manually with the stocks which have changed to uptrend. That in those stocks I have to check whether they are above the bias, below the bias. All these things can be done manually. And I have that screener also here, whether there is only bullish band or whether there is a only bearish band. You can see here, uh, only bear band, only bull band. That is bias band. But I don't use that screener filter. I check it manually. So if you want to stick to Nifty 200, you can just screen Nifty 200 list. If you want Nifty 500, you can screen Nifty 500 list. Whichever is your platform, whichever is your universe, the list of stocks which you want to trade, you can stick to that and screen only them.
But you recommend mid cap and small caps mainly, micro caps
So
mainly.
mid cap and small caps for uh, kind of trend trading on daily charts, because they have good upside potential is very good in there. If you go to FNO stocks, then your time frame will change. You can take trades based on daily charts or you can take trades based on 75-minute charts, depending on how much is the liquidity in those
Liquidity.
stocks. When liquidity is high, then you can also consider 15 minutes. If the beta of stock is not very high, it is low beta stock, you can trade on lower time frames, because it will not open big gap up of 5-10% overnight. So low beta stocks can be traded on lower time frames. High beta stocks and low liquidity stocks have to be traded on daily time frames.
And there is no concept of momentum entry on weekly charts.
Weekly charts, direct green can be bought. Momentum entries also happen, but weekly charts are so late that you won't be able to keep on checking those stocks for momentum entries. Best is for daily. Weekly is in
What is
uptrend, go for daily momentum.
what is your take on diverting the mutual fund SIPs to as investment in the stocks which turn weekly green? I mean, how do you see this behaving?
So mutual funds are for those people who don't understand anything, who don't have knowledge which stock to be bought, when to be bought. That is very important. But if you understand when to buy, which stock to buy, then there is no point in keeping the mutual funds. If you have adequate funds to invest in mutual funds and also to take your trades, then don't touch the mutual funds. But if you don't have adequate funds and you have good knowledge, then what you can do is uh, take out the money from mutual funds and invest in the stocks directly. But this should be done very cautiously, only after you have enough experience of 3 to 5 years of consistent profits through stock trading. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So initially you should trade gradually, increase the position size gradually when you are profitable over a period of 2 years, 3 years, in all type of market conditions. When the markets were bad, you were able to hold on to those trades which are profitable and exit the trades which were loss making trades, and follow your setup properly, follow the properly, then it is good. Otherwise it's not good.
And do you recommend fine tuning weekly entries on a daily time frame?
Yes, that can be done. Weekly entries can be fine tuned on daily time frame or even on 75-minute time frame. But fine tuning means suppose there is a weekly buying area, price is coming down strongly on weekly chart, and you expect that prices will reverse from this buying area of weekly chart, then take entry based on lower time frame. Like if it is index, you can also go to 15-minute time frame, let the trend change, or else daily chart and 75-minute chart, where you can look for specific pattern like double bottom pattern or reduction in selling pressure. So these kind of things in the buying area of weekly time frame, that can help you to fine tune.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other questions?
Sir, HFCL chart.
We have seen HFCL chart.
Maybe I was not present, sir.
HFCL has turned to green recently, even on weekly time frame. I said that it is possible that it may go up to 118, and if it closes below this, then again it will turn red, and that will be time to exit based on weekly time frame. Based on
Sir,
daily time frame, it is above the bullish, above the bearish bias band. The momentum is bullish.
sir,
It
my buying price
suppose
is
though it
around
is not.
72.
So if it is around 72, you can just trail your stop loss, keep your stop loss on candle closing basis below 66 and hold on.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. If you want to exit at some target, you can notice this selling area is already used. It's possible that it may go above this and above 93 also.
Sir, EFI number
strongly bullish PFI.
Yeah, good.
It is
So it may go up.
almost 4 times. Yes. 11.9. So almost close to 5 times PFI, but less than 5 times. Everything is bullish on daily chart as of now, and weekly has also turned to green. So it is above the bearish bias band. It is above bullish momentum band. It is above uh, bearish momentum has disappeared already. Only thing is bullish bias band is still not present, which may appear later on. So as bullish bias band is not present, I will always look for a retracement entry.
That is around my buying area.
Yes.
So wait.
Okay, any other questions?
No, sir.
You will notice this again and again. When price is below bias band, color changed to green. What happened? Price went below this, swing low. Here, it came down below the buying area, could not close below this. And then once it happened, when price crosses above previous day's high, that can be taken as a buy opportunity, stop loss below this. This is contrarian approach. Actually, it is trend following based on TRT, not based on triple confluence. So this is a confirmation entry. Okay. If you see this without a bias, it went up, came down, gave retracement, went up, did not complete the target, again came down and then went up. Okay, so this was our second list. Then we have new uptrend stocks. We have checked that weekly uptrend last 10 days. This is the list which we were checking. So there is one more screener which I use. I'll have to search that screener. I'll save that again. So basically it is based on this super advanced TRT where we have trend maturity. So if I show trend maturity, fresh up. So I screen for those stocks which are fresh up and it will show me the stocks which have turned green in last n number of days. Okay, so number of candles to check strength is 20. So fresh up will come before 20. So it will screen those stocks which have turned green in last 20 days. It is before the young up label comes. So this is fresh up. So it can give a retracement entry. Then I will go to the screen. This it is below the bias band. So as expected, as explained earlier, it can come to buying area. It may also go below buying area. If it comes down, closes above, and daily high is crossed, then it can again start moving up. So this will be stop hunting below this. Okay, that will be double bottom kind of scenario. So I will take double bottom stocks based on that parameter. Previous low, green color changes to green, comes down, closes above previous low, and starts moving up again. This can be used as a target line. Ace, we have discussed Ace already. Then ACI. ACI turned green here. Still it came in my screener and it is not able to close above this. So mostly after this scenario, what happens is price comes below this low. People see this as a higher high, higher low formation. They keep stop loss below this. Their stop loss gets hunted. If price comes down below this and reverses, that can be a stop hunting. Where is it? It is below 50%. So there will be a retracement entry. It has already given one retracement entry of 50%. and then next time it will come down. Hunt those people who keep the stop loss below this. Even at this, stop loss is below this, or else 50% is done, target is done, just exit, because the bullish bias band is still not present. It is here, much higher. So normally I don't take trades in these kind of stocks. If I take, this is the target that has to be exited. And if it comes down below this, we'll see after that what happens. What is the price action at that time? Adani Ensol has turned to green color. Bias, you can notice bias is continuously green from here. Even though price closed below this, immediately it reversed, changed to green. Red thick bias is absent. So price came down, went up again, small retracements, again it went up, changed to green color. So if I want to do anything, what I will do is I will buy on a retracement. That is 50%, 60%. I'll place alert near 60%. This is nice trading range since many months, many years, 2 years now. So if it closes above this, that can be one more scenario where we have to check the chart. Therefore, alert on that location. But if it continuously keeps rising with this speed, closes above this, I will not buy. I'll wait for retracement. Even if it is 2 year, 3 year old high, it doesn't matter. I will not buy. I will let it consolidate furthermore before taking decision to buy. Okay. So this is stock for retracement entry. Adani ENT has turned green near the selling band. It is not able to close above this band significantly. It's a weak close. So at least this much retracement is expected in the buying area. If it comes, I will check at that time.
Hello,
Ad-
hello.
Sir, there is no audio.
okay, now am I audible?
Yes,
Am I
you're
audible now?
audible now. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sorry. I muted myself while muting others. So here we can notice that on a daily chart in Adani Green, there is a nice up move. Price is above bearish bias band. The green bias band is present here. So I want a retracement entry because it is first time green. There is a change. Just a minute. Okay, so I want retracement entry in this stock, and I was explaining this chart on weekly time frame. It turned to green color, went up slightly, again came down, and it went below this buying area. It came in the starting area. Why this happened? Because there is a bearish bias above overhead. Now price is closing above bearish bias. Now if price closes on weekly chart above 1166, then it will change to green color and will be above the bias band. This is a bearish bias band. The price will be above bearish bias band. You can notice there is small green dash here. So that is the bullish bias band. So bullish bias band has also started appearing. If I want to see that, then I can see the labels. Show chart green, chart red. Chart red is present, chart green is present. So this way I can see which is present, which is absent. So it will be above the bias band. When it closes here, it will be changing to green color. So that time I can buy directly for investment purpose. At this time, it was not good to buy for investment because it is below the bias. Here it will be above the bias. It will also be indicating a breakout above this trading range. So sometimes it closes above, gives small retracement and goes up. Sometimes it doesn't give retracement, goes up. That's where we can buy some quantity here and add on dip. That is the only time when I can buy earlier, add on dips. I will not uh, add on dips when it is green here, it comes down. I will not add on dips on that type of stock. Or here, if I have bought here and it keeps falling, I will not add on dips. I'll decide beforehand. If it closes above this, I will buy because this is a weekly chart. And if it comes down, I will add on dip. On daily chart, however, I want a retracement, so I will place a alert to retracement. And if it comes there, I will look to buy. Here it has already expanded nicely on daily chart. So I don't expect it to continue like this. Either it will go into consolidation or it will give a retracement. One of two has to happen. Adani Power, it went up nicely, gave a good retracement, and again it went up. So Adani Power, when it gave a green candle, you can notice price is above all the bands. Still it gave a retracement entry and reversed. Here it changed, consolidated, went up, gave a retracement and went up. So most of the times stocks give us opportunity to buy on dips. Here it changed to green color from this low to this 60% retracement. So it gives retracement. And if it is below the momentum band, don't worry about it. Because if the retracement is happening, it will be below the momentum band. Only thing is the bias should be absent. Bias against our direction should be absent or should be below the price where it can act as a additional support. So bullish bias should be below price, bearish bias should be below price. Then it is okay. Otherwise, you can wait for price to close above the momentum band, which will increase your stop loss and take confirmation entry. Now it has changed to green color again. It is above the bias band. Same thing one more time. 50% retracement has happened. It may go up and continue upside, or if it is not able to close above this and comes down, then it will hunt the stop losses below this. Normally, if the stock has given a 50% retracement, I don't like to take entry in that stock on second retracement. So I'll wait and see how the price behaves before it, below this level. AGI green pack, it has turned green. We have discussed this. This stock has turned green. This turned green 3 days ago. It is below the bearish bias band. So what I expect is price can come down below this or in the buying area. Any of these two locations where I can place alerts and check the price action at that time. Keeping alerts is very easy, and if you use a free version of TradingView, then you should place price alerts on your broker terminal, because TradingView does not allow so many alerts. So broker terminal alert can be used and you can check charts on TradingView at that time. Angel one came down. It is in this trading range. It is trying to break out above the range. It's not a strong close. So when this kind of thing happens and It's not able to close above this. As there is already a good expansion, we cannot expect prices to continue moving up like this. And we don't have a good stop loss level. Therefore, I do not buy on this kind of breakouts. I want some consolidation nearby so that it can give me a pause. There is some halt in the price action before fresh breakout happens. And best is to wait for retracement. So I will wait for retracement in this. I want some retracement entry. Only after that I will look for buying. Angel one. Apollo Micro, it is below the bias band, so it can come down again, and then we'll check. So I want a retracement entry in this stock. Arvind Smart, it has closed above the band. Green bias band is also appearing, but I want a retracement in this. So where is my 75% retracement, 60% retracement? I will place alert between 50 to 60%. Like this. So went up, came down, again went up. Completed the bias band target. I am not going to trade this. Very big up move rapidly. A very big rapid down move. So it should consolidate for some time. Then we will check later on. Awesome ENT. It's not a good chart for me. PFI screener, I have not yet developed it. It takes time to get the proper good screener. I'm still working on something. I'm also working on the order management system set tool, which will be independent of the operate means independent of which platform we have, whether it is Windows or MacBook. It will work through browser. That's what I'm working on. One screening is, I think it is enough. If you keep on adding the screeners, it will not reduce your work. It will just keep on adding to confusions, and you may miss some good opportunities also. So basic screening is this: when the color has changed to green, we have to look for retracement entry. Then we have to check the stocks which are in uptrend and do manual screening and check with these two indicators. How is the PFI and how is the band? If the bands are favorable, then go to PFI. If they are not favorable, then just ignore, because we look for triple confluence. So one screening can be enough. Avalon has changed to green color, so I want retracement entry in this. So I will place alert in Avalon. So this is a time where we are expecting to buy on dip, and this is a time to place retracement entry alerts. Okay, so Axis, it has started in uptrend, bias is bullish, momentum is bullish. I will look for a retracement entry. If it gives me retracement, that will be very good. Slightly below 60%, or we can keep it between 50 to 60%. This stock, Bajaj Consumer, as I said, I won't look for this stock. See, Bajaj, what happened? You can notice bias is bearish, price came down below this and reversed. So when you notice multiple charts with only same thing, every time you are checking all the things based on limited parameters, what you will be able to do is you will be able to notice multiple things which can be favorable for you. Okay, so I'm using only TRT plus bands for screening purpose. It came down below this, as I had already mentioned multiple times. Either it will touch buying area or it will come down below this If it is not able to close below this, when it crosses above this high, we can buy at that time. That is a confirmation entry. Now same thing, if it comes down below this price and unable to close below that, then we can take entry when that candle's high is crossed. BASF, same thing again and again. It can come down below this and reverse. And it's not necessary that it will reverse. It is possible that it will fail also. We have seen that kind of examples also. That's why we want to enter on confirmation, not on anticipation. We can enter on anticipation when everything is favorable. Like bias is bullish, momentum is bullish, bearish bias is absent, PFI numbers are favorable. Then we can enter on anticipation that it may come up to this level. You can place limit orders and take entry. But in this kind of stocks where only one thing is favorable or two things are favorable, don't take anticipatory entries. So here it went up, came down, gave retracement entry in the buying area, going up. Again, it has created a green color, but still it is below the red band. So when we see this, we have noticed it consolidates, it does lot of time pass before giving a momentum entry. So let it close above this bias band, only then it is likely to give a nice momentum. Before that, only retracement entries. One more, BBL, Bharat Bijli. If it comes down, creates a double bottom, we can look to buy. BEPL. It has created this, it can go up, come down, hit the stop loss of these people who have kept stop loss below this. Give entry in this and reverse. Trading range, breakout above trading range. It can come as a backup. BUEC. So I am working on one indicator which will give me level for backup entry. So you can notice this is a breakout, gave a backup to the edge. BUAC confirmed, went up. This again BUAC happened, went up. This is third breakout. It can come down to give a BUAC and again it can go up. So I'm working on this right now. That's why I have not shown it. But we will discuss this during mentorship. What is the BUEC? This is BLS. Again, we can place alerts below this. And check what happens if price comes to that location. Bodel Chemical, it has already touched this selling area. Has it given a retracement entry or not? It must have given a 50% retracement. This to this, see, 50% retracement. This stock, Borosil. Borosil, I will place alert at this location and below this. CAMS. CAMS has turned to green, is above the bias band. Bullish bias band is appearing now. Bullish momentum is present. Bearish momentum has disappeared. So this is a triple confluence, double confluence. PFI number is not yet very high. So we have double confluence, but there was high selling PFI and that selling PFI high is broken, which is a good sign. And we have buying forces, a big gap up. So in this stock, I will not look for entry below this. I don't expect that price will go below this. What I think is price can come up to this location and that can be a good location to take entry, or it may come up to 50% and I will not buy on 50% retracement. I'll let it go. Okay, so it has turned green. If it gives retracement entry, these selling areas will have no importance as they are already either used or they will get broken as the trend continues. Okay, so this selling area is used here, this selling area is used, this selling area will get used soon. Carborundum, see what happened here again, you can notice green color change below the bias. Price came below this, could not close below this. So once price goes above this, buy there. This can be stop hunting. If you keep stop loss on crossing basis, you will exit. Again, there is new opportunity to buy. That will be your fresh entry here. Stop loss will be below this. And one stop is hit, second stop did not hit. It has gone up nicely. If you keep the stop loss on closing basis, there are less chances of hitting the stop loss. If you keep stop loss on crossing basis, then it has higher chance of getting hit. Okay, it has already touched this. Small close above this, not a very big close. I will wait for retracement entry. Place alert. So we have to spend some time on weekends, and then we don't have to check it every day. If I have so many stocks in the list now, I don't need a new watch list for maybe next 2 months. I'm doing work for 2 months now itself. It is possible that it may come down below this. If it closes below, then it's not going to recover soon. If it does not close below, then it can go up to this location. So let us check, wait and watch. When the bias is far away, only then this kind of setup is likely to work. Okay. It has gone up very nicely, strong up move. So who wants to take a retracement entry in this? And where should we look for retracement entry? Anyone?
Sir, now that it has gone significantly high, I will wait for some consolidation to happen or take an entry around this buying zone between 40 and 34.
So if it comes down in this buying area slowly, will you buy?
Yes, sir.
See, from this 27 to 60, it is more than 100%.
Hmm.
So it has gone up significantly, very strongly, very fast.
Yeah.
I, in such scenarios, I had shown you two charts. One was PC, uh, PC Jewelers, which failed and just kept on falling. It
Hmm.
is similar to that.
Okay.
So I will not buy even if it comes down for retracement entry.
Okay.
Uh, Think like this: if you have bought here, it went up
Yeah.
100% within 10 days.
Hmm.
Do you think it will go up 100% again?
No.
Because there was something which caused this 100% move rapidly,
Hmm.
which may not come up again in similar manner. There was enthusiasm, there may be something interesting which people found, and they got 100% returns, they just exited. They will not look for same trade again and again. So I will not take trade in this. It went up, gave a retracement. That was a good time to buy. It gave 60% retracement. Because I don't like to buy below the bias band, I will not buy this. I will let it go. That is fine. But now it has expanded very rapidly. So this kind of rapid expansion, we should avoid taking fresh entries. Let it consolidate. If it breaks out, then it can go up nicely.
Hmm.
So in that scenario, I had plotted something like this, that it may go up and down. So suppose something like this happens, then it gives entry here. That
Hmm.
can be a good entry.
Okay.
But if it just comes down slowly, 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 it can just fall under this and keep going down. You can refer to PC Jeweler chart.
Hmm.
Grow. What is Grow doing? Grow is a IPO stock which has turned to green, trying to break out. It's not a good breakout. A rapid up move. Momentum is bullish, bias is bullish. So if it gives a retracement entry, I will buy. This is not a pattern where I will buy immediately. Normally, in IPO stocks, as per Mark Minervini, he has a specific pattern called as VCP pattern, which is something like this. If it breaks out after this kind of pattern, then it's a good breakout. But we don't see VCP here. So it's possible that it may go up, it may come down again, some consolidation. So there has to be a build up before a breakout. There is no build up, so it may not sustain. Already it has gone up from here to here. It may go up again, but risk reward will be limited. We don't get a very big risk reward ratio. And if you keep stop loss just below this candle low or here, then it will be a bad stop loss. It may get hunted and again it may go up. You will feel bad why I kept that stop loss. Just a minute. And that was grow. Confipet. Control print limited. It has turned green. So what we will do, we will just place alert here and below this and wait and watch. Now again here we can add liquidity, and if the stock is illiquid, just don't take any trade in that stock. Now it went up. Has it given a 50% retracement from this low to this high? See, it gave a 50% retracement. There was a bearish bias. The bearish bias band is present here. You can notice red color band. It acted as a support. Bullish bias band is below this. So price came down, gave retracement, went up. As there is a bearish momentum, it gave some retracement one, two times. Ultimately, it broke above this. When the bearish momentum band is absent, bearish bias band is absent, then we can look for buying opportunities more often. And you should sell short only when the bias band is absent. It can be used to exit here. You can exit here, but don't sell short. This is for all FNO stocks, not for these cash stocks. You cannot sell short cash stocks positionally. But even when I want to sell options, or even if I'm taking trades in Nifty and I want to sell short, what I want is price should be below bias band, red color bias band, and this green bias band should be absent. That gives me higher probability that it may work in my favor. Okay. So Cummins, if it comes down, it will give me retracement entry. I will place an alert below 50%. So it has given one retracement, it may give one more. So this is 50%, this is 60%. I have placed alert at 60%. Okay. And I had just placed it manually, means by eyeballing. One more chart, DCB Bank, and the trend is bullish, turning green. So place alerts. This is very important step, placing alerts. And journaling your trades. That is one more important step. If it Deepak fertilizer below the bias band, as it is below the bias band, what I want is deeper retracement. It can come down here or here. Are you getting the thought process? Is there any confusion? Is there any question? Is there any confusion? Any question about the thought process where I'm placing the alerts? Sometimes I'm placing alert below the low, sometimes I'm pressing alerts at 60%, between 50 to 60%. This stock turned green, went up nicely. Did not close above this, so it can consolidate it. It can come down in the buying area also. So you can place alert. Don't be worried at all that if the stock does not give me entry, what will happen, what I will do. We have multiple opportunities. We have seen this chart delivery. See, it turned to green here, went up, gave a 50%, 60%, and ultimately 75% retracement. So this is the stock where I will take entry on 75%. And even though I place alert between 50 to 60%, what I want is where is the high of that stock. Accordingly, I can change the change the entry location. And wherever I have placed alerts, if the alert sounds, at that time I will open the chart and I will check what has happened. This is a location where we can look for retracements. Between 50 to 60%, if it comes, that will be good. Retracement entry. And this is low liquidity stock. So if it is low liquidity stock, let it be. DMart went up nicely, came down, went up, completed this target, again came down, went below this, could not go below, again reversed. Now, how much it has gone up from this to this? 25%. So we can look for retracement entry. It has already given one retracement, so we don't expect a big retracement now. And we can see 50%, 60% retracements. So I will place alert at previous swing high. Dolat Algo, let it go. DOMS. Now, where will you place alert in DOMS? Who will answer this? Gurdeep sir, where will you place alert in this?
Sir, above the red band.
Above the red band here.
Yeah, and then I will look for 50% retracement entry.
50% retracement entry here.
Yes, sir.
So what I explained is if there is a bearish bias band present overhead, okay, then it is likely that price can come down below this buying area. If it does not close below this, closes above this, and then high of that candle is crossed, then again this high can be touched. That is most often seen. If you buy on 50% retracement, what will happen? If it comes down below this, you will be worried and you will exit below this. Your stop loss will go, and then it is likely that it will reverse. I have shown multiple charts like that. When the bias is bearish, you should not buy for 50% retracement as anticipatory entry. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If the bullish bias band is present, if the bullish momentum band is also present, then you can look for 50%, 60% retracement entry directly. But if the bearish bias band is present, don't ever take direct 50% retracement. Always go for deeper retracements. Okay. I'll show you this, just a minute. If you understand this concept, it will be very useful. Yeah. This is one. Here you can see color change to green. Okay. So if you buy on 50% retracement, it will be somewhere here. Stop will get hit. Price came down below this low. As I explained, it can come down below that low. It did not close below that. See, there are three locations where it crossed below it, but did not close below it. So when it closes above the line by crossing below that, we can buy when price goes above this candle's high. Okay. Again, if you exit here below this candle, again there is next day gap up open above this candle high, so you can buy here, keep stop loss below this. If you keep a stop loss on closing basis, stop will not get hit. If you keep on crossing basis, it will get hit. If it happens with green color or yellow color, that will be much better. See again one more time. There is this candle, it turned to green. What happened next? It went below this and closed below it. So there is no buy opportunity. Okay. Then again it changed to green color. Where is the low? It's here. It closed below it. So we'll not buy. We'll let it go. This one, where crop science changed to green color below the bias, gave deep retracement, not 50%, much deeper. So always place alerts much deeper if it is below the bias band. This is very good example. See, Bagel. It is below the bias band, turned green, price came below this low. This is what I was telling, that if price comes down below this, is not able to close below this, then buy above this candle's high. It is much lower as compared to 50% retracement entry. You are taking entry on confirmation after the stop hunting is done. So you are still below 75% retracement. You are still in a better position to take entry, and stop hunting is avoided. So when the bias band is against you, try to take a deeper retracement entry. Don't go for 50%. Okay, that was the message.
Okay, sir.
This is similar scenario. It is green but below bias band. So I will place alert below this or at the buying area. And at that time, I will check how is the price action. Now, when the prices are going up, we don't see a strong bullish PFI candle. So it can come down below this. I will not buy it. Dynamatic technologies. So there was a breakout here. Price came down. LPS is here. This is the LPS for this breakout. So it has not hit the breakout stop loss. Now see, this is a bullish bias band. Bearish bias band is absent. When price came down, it did not go below this lows. These lows are protected. But if the bias band is overhead, then price usually comes down below this low. See here, when the price came down, there is a bearish bias band. So it came down below this low. Silicon. Now, if the color had changed to green, bias is bearish. If it does not close above this and starts coming down, I can expect prices to come up to this or even below this. So both things are possible. I'll place alert at both locations. And try to follow just 2 or 3 setups. Okay, don't take too many different types of setups. Just try to follow 2 or 3 setups. You'll do better. The bias band is bearish. What happened? It gave retracement, completed the target, again came down. One more time it completed the target, but ultimately it hit the stop loss. So don't look for a big trending move if there is overhead bearish bias. If the PFI numbers are not strong, if the bearish bias is overhead, don't look for big targets of a trending move. Here, if you look to buy, it's not going to give you multi-bagger returns unless it closes above this. So initially what can happen, it can come down below this. If the price does not close below it and starts reversing, then it can go up to this bias band. But retracement entry is the key in this scenario. If I want to place alert, I will add alert here and here. Okay, this has changed to green color, but it is below the bias band. Same thing again, it can come down, create a spring, then reverse. Same E mudra, it is in downtrend, bias is bearish, trend has changed to uptrend, so it can give retracement entry. So if this move is very strong, then it can give retracement up to buying area. If this move is not very strong, then it can go below this low. Place a alert at higher location. When you see that strong move is happening, PFI is 5 times or more. Even after that, it is possible that it may come down because the bias is bearish. Now, this stock is looking stronger. It has gone up and closed above the bias, and momentum is bullish. Bearish momentum has disappeared. Bullish momentum is not yet present, so I will still look for a retracement entry in this, and that will be around 75% because I prefer 75% retracement. This one EPL is green, bias is bullish, bearish is absent, momentum is bullish. So I will not look for retracement below this low. This low should be protected at all cost. 50% to 60% is a location where I can expect prices to come down. I will place alert at 60%. If it comes to 75%, that will also be very good. So it is possible that it may come to just 50% and reverse. I will miss the trade, that is fine. Fact went up, came down, gave retracement. How much is the retracement? Must be 60%. Yeah, 60% once, twice. Then it is moving up. FCL change to green color below the bias band. It can come down, give deeper retracements. So deeper retracement entry. Silla text has changed to green color. Notice this, it came down, closed below this, so no entry. Again, if it comes down, does not close below this and closes above it, we can take entry. Force Motors, it gave a close above this, gave retracement supported by bias band. Nice up move, consolidated, change to green color, retracement entry. Now at this retracement entry, the bearish momentum, bearish bias is absent, and bearish bias has acted like a support. Can notice this is a bearish bias, this is a bearish bias. It acted like a support and gave nice up move. So if you want to buy, the bias should not be bearish, or if it is a bearish bias, price should be above bearish bias band. That is one thing. Or if the bearish bias band is far away, then that can act as your target. This is bearish bias band higher at higher location. If it comes down, does not close below this, then it can go and hit your target. Change to green color. Where is the bearish bias? It got it disappeared here. So went up, retracement entry, went up again, one more retracement entry, and moved very smoothly. So we have to look for these kind of locations where trend is changing from red to green, bias is just near, it has appeared just now, bearish bias has started disappearing just now. That is the time where we look for retracement entries. In this, if we want to look for retracement entry, it will be deeper retracement, not a shallow retracement. Gallant has turned to green color and bearish bias is absent, bearish bias is present. This is bullish bias, so it can come down up to this bullish bias, give me retracement entry. I'll place alert there. Low liquidity stock, let it go. Uh, uh, Again, Gurdeep sir, where will you place alert in this stock now?
This is above the bearish momentum band. So I will take 50% retracement in this.
So we can place 50% retracement entry. So that will be somewhere here between 50 to 60%. We can place the alert. Some charts don't look good, let them be. Just ignore them. GK Energy is a fresh IPO stock, therefore no bias bands. So we have to decide based on momentum bands, and the bearish momentum band is continuously present. Price has already crossed and closed above it, so it's a good sign. That can give a retracement of 50, 60, 75% also. I'll wait for retracement entry in this stock. And I will also look for breakout above the second high. GMDC. GMDC has turned green. Bias is bullish, momentum is bullish. Bearish bias and bearish momentum both have disappeared. It's getting ready for breakout possibly. Let us see if it breaks out or not. But if it closes below this, then definitely it will not be worth considering. GNA axles turned green. It turned green above all the bands. Bearish disappeared, bullish was present, and a nice retracement entry. You can notice this is 50, this is 60. So gave a 60% retracement. And this is the reason I keep entry level between 50 to 60%, so that I can buy at least at 60%. My preferred entry is at 75%, but it should not be just at 50%. Even though many times stock just reverses from 50%, the risk reward is not favorable, therefore I don't prefer it. And till this time, you can notice the bearish bias is continuously present, therefore prices are facing resistance even after going above it. Once it disappeared, it went up smoothly. Went up, gave retracement, went up, gave second retracement. Will you look for retracement entry now? will answer. Divesh sir, will you look for retracement entry?
No, so momentum entries after the breakout.
So it has already given two retracement entries. It is low liquidity stocks. So low liquidity stocks mostly if they start in momentum, they can go like this, rapid up moves. They don't give deeper retracements. So it has already consolidated. There is nice cause built, one breakout, second breakout. If it consolidates here and a breakout attempt starts, that can also be a good entry. It has given one momentum entry here. If I hide liquidity, so these are retracements. One retracement, second retracement. After two retracements, this is the first time where it has given momentum entry as well. Green ply. So in green ply, again same thing. Bearish bias is present. If it goes up to this, then I will look for retracement up to this. But if it reverses immediately from here, then I will look for entry below the low. It goes below the low and unable to close below this low, then we can look for entry.
But sir, in this methodology, in this like this in this chart, we will be expecting sideways movements now after this large downtrend.
Yes. So what I explained is, suppose if it goes up to this and then retracement comes, what will happen? It will give retracement entry. This will be first target. Okay. If it comes down below this and it does not close below this, high is crossed. This will be our first target. And mostly that is the exit. That is based on a target based approach. This will not be for trending move. Trending move trades are different and mean reversion trades are different. So you are right. It is expected to go sideways. That's why we are trying to buy at the low and exit will be near this. Buy
Okay.
at the low. So these will be levels to buy. This will be levels to exit. Book profits.
Okay. Short targets. Yeah.
Yes. And when the bullish momentum band and bullish bias band both are present, bearish bands are absent, then we look for trending moves. As we are going through the stocks which have recently turned green, I'm telling what we can do in the stocks which have turned recently green. Like here, see, it just turned green. It gives retracement entries most often. And then they start going up nicely. This did not just end at the target because prices are above the bands. And you can notice bearish bands are absent. When the bearish bands are present, we have to look for targets, target based approach. And most of the stocks are coming in this manner. There is a bearish momentum band. So retracement entry and a target based approach. That is good for those stocks. This stock, it has a bearish bias band. So what we can see, it can come down, hit the stop losses and make people exit. There is one candle, two candle. So price came down, again it came down, it is starting to move up. What people will do if they have bought above this, they will keep stop loss below this, thinking that now prices are reversing, there is double bottom. Maybe on smaller time frame or even on this time frame, they will see prices have started going up. So they will keep stop loss below this or below this. So price will come down, hit the stop loss, and then it can reverse. HBL engine. Again, bias is bearish and trend green, uptrend. So it can come down for deeper retracements. Again, bias is bearish. HFCL discussed. Hindalco. So we here it turned green, went up, failed, again turned green, give retracement once, One more time, it tried to stay there. So if you notice from this low to this high, 60%, 50% retracement. Okay, this is 50% retracement. So it turned green, gave 50% retracement, stayed there for some days, then breakout happened, one more small retracement, and then prices went up. So these bands are very important. When the bias band is bearish, we expect retracement entry. When it is bullish, we expect momentum entries. High rate, color change to green. Bias is below the price. It has already closed multiple times above the bias. Came down, what happened? See, this is what I was explaining. That price comes down below this, stop hunting is done, closed above. So we can buy above this and prices went up smoothly. Even though color is red, it went up because this continuation is not a good continuation. But if you don't understand this right now, that is fine. Later on, over a period of time, when you see multiple charts, you will come to understand this. Now the bias is here, much higher, bearish bias. So if it gives me retracement entry and goes up there, it will be almost 100% gain by that time. Honasa, it gave a nice up move, gave a retracement, went up again, gave a retracement, went up again. Now the bias, if you notice, is green here. So as the green bias is present, it did not go below these lows. If the green bias is absent, it goes below these lows. So you have to make notes on your own, identify what kind of price action you have to follow, which price action is understandable. The price action which is not understandable, just leave it alone. I think this is enough for today.
Sir, last one, secure cloud technology, very old stock. Give very good return in past.
Past is past.
Yeah. But currently it is second time green in daily.
What is the name?
Secure cloud.
Spelling?
SECUREKLOUD. NSE stock. Yes, this one, first one. Sideways action since long time.
So I will just ignore this stock.
Low liquidity.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, this stock can become multi-bagger. It is possible. But I will not be able to buy enough quantities in it.
Okay. Sir.
The chart is not looking very good. See, so many candles just at one location. Mostly these type of stocks do not follow the price action price nicely. If at all, on weekly chart, see, it went up strongly again. So this is kind of hero zero. Just if you want to invest something, it has turned green on weekly chart. Again, it has given a retracement entry, and it can go up to 144 also from 26, but it can go below 16 also. So if you want, what based on weekly chart, if it has adequate liquidity for your investment, you can buy, and if it closes below 16, just exit. Or if you want to just invest very small amount which you can ignore, you can buy and let it be, leave it alone. That kind of thing is possible with this stock.
Okay. Sir.
So
Thank
later
you,
on,
sir.
you can claim that I bought it at 26 rupees. Now it is at 2600.
Sir, the last chart, two charts before Honasa, you were saying होना सा या उससे पहले वाला just,
Yeah, we'll check. So NASA.
the stock showed the last candle showed a big green with yellow triangle yellow
High
below. Yeah,
Yes.
this. So the last candle is showing some this U
Momentum
or
entry.
Y written on it in a triangle, green triangle. What does it mean, sir?
It is a momentum entry signal.
Achha.
So first we have to look for retracement entries. At least one or two retracement entries should have happened. Only after that we'll look for momentum entry. And only when the bias band is present. If the bullish bias band is absent, we'll not look for momentum entry. Here you can notice there is a bearish momentum bias band. There is a bullish bias band which has just started appearing. So has it given two retracement entries? We can consider this as one retracement, second is pending. I will look for one more retracement entry. Only after that I will look for a momentum entry after second retracement.
Okay.
And if you consider this as a momentum entry, this candle is very big. So there are two ways to take entry in momentum. If the candle is big, what I prefer is it should at least give 50% retracement of that candle itself. So that will be around 774, 775, 780. So it should give 50% retracement of this candle itself, and it should come down with 2 3 candles slowly. Otherwise, what I prefer is it should be a small candle just crossing above and closing above the bearish or bullish momentum band. And once that happens, then I will buy above high of that candle, like something like this. So this is a candle, I will buy above high of this candle. This is a candle, I will buy above high of this candle. This is again crossing this bearish momentum. So I will buy above high of those candles, a small candle. When it's a big candle, then I will wait for a deeper, means 50% retracement as compared to that candle's high. So this is a big candle, and next day there is a gap up. So I will not be able to buy in this candle. The stop loss will increase significantly. But when it is like this candle or this candle, I can easily buy above high of this candle. A small candle with a signal. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And the logic is same, that the expansion has already happened with big candle, so it is less likely to expand continuously, and the risk reward is not favorable. How much is the expansion here? You can notice it is 14-15%. So if it has gone 17%, so if it has gone 17%, we don't expect this to go to maybe 34% furthermore from here, to give at least 1:2 risk reward. And if we are keeping stop loss below this candle's low, which is 25%, so we don't expect that this will go to 50% from here immediately continuously. But if it is 3%, 4% candle, then it can easily expand. That is the reason. Okay. Wari, somebody has posted Wari Energies. So this is Wari Energies. Wari Energies has, it's a IPO stock, and let me check weekly chart once. The weekly trend is down. So if it closes above this, then we can see a nice upside about 38, 3900. If weekly close happens above that, we can see a big upside. Does it have VCP 1, 2? It may come down slowly if it creates a VCP on daily, on weekly chart. So on daily chart went up, gave a retracement of more than 75%. So this is what I was saying. If it is below the bias band, deeper retracements, much deeper retracements are expected. So it created this, price went up, again came down below this, and below this, stop hunting is done below those levels. then it reversed. Now it has given one retracement entry. Color change to green, bearish bias absent, bearish momentum absent, bullish bias present, bullish momentum present. So this is green again. So I will expect some retracement at least.
Sir, so this can be considered as a triple confluence, no?
Triple confluence, we have to check PFI. PFI is 2 times. So yes, it looks like a triple confluence. And if you want to keep on holding, then you will have to keep stop loss below this, or else one more thing is this is the bias band. If candle closes below this, then it is likely to come down up to this also. I don't keep on increasing the stop losses. What I will prefer is, if daily candle close happens below this, that means the momentum is changing and trend is changing. I will just exit. I will wait for new uptrend to start. I will buy at this stop. I will keep my stop loss on closing basis below this. If the stop is hit, I will wait for new opportunity. Okay, that is because weekly is also in not in uptrend. It is in downtrend. Okay, that is end of today's session. I think this one is enough.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.